welcome to the Daily Fantasy Aid Show. I'm Andrew, here to give you my picks today. Now, the Cubs got rained out yesterday. I subbed out Lester for Sanchez. Hope you did something similar. So here's my lineup I've got today. I'm also going to talk about a couple other guys too, just to give you some choices and not just say what mine are. Now, I'm going with Ross in Washington at Detroit. I think he can do really well. Detroit's a good team, but Ross had 9 Ks, 2 earned runs against the Cubs, one of the best teams in the league last time. So I'm definitely going to go with Ross as a little cheaper option, and I kind of wanted to avoid the Cubs just in case there's more rain. I went with Real Muto just as a cheap catcher, and none of the catchers really stood out to me. So that's why I went with him there. Now, Edwin Encarnacion is 4 for 12 with a double off Matt Cain, and obviously against Toronto or anybody, I don't expect Matt Cain to have a good game. And he was 3,500, but I expect a pretty good game from him. If you wanted to go more expensive with the Colorado-Arizona game, Goldie was 4 for 18 with a home run off the Colorado pitcher, but I decided to go with Encarnacion. Now, I was really torn here at second base, and it might change later on depending on how the weather looks, but it doesn't look promising for the Pittsburgh-Cincinnati game. Brandon Phillips is 5 for 11 with a home run off Nicasio, and he's only 2,900, but I don't feel comfortable starting him right now because it looks like there's going to be rain throughout the entire game, so I went a little bit cheaper with Derek Dietrich. I like that they're facing a pretty bad pitcher for Milwaukee. Now, I had to go with Arenado as my third baseman in that Arizona-Colorado game because Arenado was 3 for 6 with 2 home runs off De La Rosa. So I'm expecting a big game from him. He's my big spender of the day. Now, Troy Tulowitzki, let's talk about him. He was only 2,900. And he's 21 for 64 with 5 home runs off Matt Cain. And at 2,900, that's just a bargain. Trevor Story, if you wanted to go expensive, but for me it was between Arenado and Story, and you definitely have to go Arenado. So Miguel Sano is cheap at 2,900, and he's 2 for 5 with 2 home runs off Kevin Gausman. So I liked him there. And then I rounded it out with Piscotty and Reddick. I'm going with Reddick for the third straight day. He's done well both days, and I like him against Boston. And I think Piscotty will have a big game against Hector Santiago and the LA Angels. So those are my picks. A couple other guys that you might want to throw in. Third baseman, if you wanted to go with Story at shortstop or something and wanted to go cheap, Jake Lamb does have a home run off the Colorado pitcher, so look for that. For pitchers, Lester, if the rain holds off, although he's more expensive. And then Drew Smiley also might be a good option. So there's some of the people that caught my eye in DFS today. Hope your team does well out there. I'm rooting for mine. So for FantasyAid, I'm Andrew, and thanks for watching.